Well, hello again. This is Michael Andreessen. This is our YouTube channel, the Patriot 600 Adjustable. We are in the process of cracking 5 pounds of the Catapa nuts, and they're also known as a tropical almond. These nuts came from Alexandra and Laura in Puerto Rico. They've got a great situation going on there where they're putting on a weekend. Well, anyway, it's a great project that they've got going on there in Puerto Rico. What I'm trying to say is they provided us with all the almonds to test for Alexandre Abre's machine here that we have built. This is the ideal upgrade. I told you a little bit about it in the first video. And again, what we've done is we've taken a 2 horsepower 3-phase motor. We've coupled it with a variable frequency drive. I want to tell you a little bit about this. This has a VFD inverter on it. We invert the power from single phase 240 volts to 3-phase power. Alexandre actually will have a 400 volt 3-phase power unit, but we cannot run that in our shop, so we've got this particular unit on his machine. Then we'll change this out and put his 400 volt 3-phase and the same exact motor control box. Alright, so what we've got going on here, we also have a fan where we cool this entire unit with a fan, and that fan then exits over here off to the side, keeping that VFD very cool. Now we'll keep that closed. We're at 60 RPM. We're at 200 RPMs at 60 hertz. So what we got going on here is, in the last video, we processed 5 pounds of nuts, and that is 410 nuts. And we've counted those out. I have 33 rows of 10 nuts here, and these are 82% of that 5 pounds, and they processed in 7 minutes. We have all of them here. I went ahead and sorted out the ones that I'm not going to run through at this time in cracking. The reason why is they're flat, and there's about 12% here. There's a total of 70 to 80 nuts here that they're really not in a good situation to be cracking. So I'm going to leave those to the side. I'm going to go ahead and sweep these into a bucket, and we're going to crack these. This took 7 minutes. 7 minutes to process these and de-hole them, and this is what we suggested, that it would take less time at higher RPMs, and we've already proved that that is the case, that we've taken less time to process these nuts. Alright, I'm going to slow the machine down to 60 RPMs, and we're going to get cracking. We might have to stop this video. We're only allowed to run 12 minutes per video, and so because of our equipment, where are we at?
Good.
All right. We're about 6 minutes into this. All right, we're ready to crack. Get a good idea what we're looking at here. We're 82% of 5 pounds. 330 nuts. I'm going to adjust this machine now. It's adjusted already to 3/8 of an inch. I'm going to slow it down to 60 RPMs. Again, we have a 5-to-1 gear ratio on this Flex Nord speed reducer. I'm going to peek in here. I'm going to slow it down to 20 hertz. We're now at 60 RPMs. That is 20 hertz. That's 20% of 330 RPMs. That is 200 RPMs. Okay, here we go. We started this at 10:27. 10:27 p.m. We're at 3/8 of an inch. The nuts go through with a little bit of pressure. Again, we're only able to operate with very small amounts of nuts. If you had a lot of nuts, the gravity would force those nuts to go through, so I have to help those with a wooden spoon. We have to be innovative. We got to make the best use of our time and the best use of our resources so that we can come up with a good product. We are 1 minute, almost 2 minutes into this. More cracking. Again, this is a very light nut. This machine has enough torque to break rocks. You're not going to worry too much about your wooden spoon. If your wooden spoon were to go down into it, you'd simply just shut it down, retrieve your wooden spoon, but I don't think there's going to be a problem, honestly. In all nut cracking, you're going to have some labor involved. You're going to use a lot of manpower and a lot of labor. Unless you can come up with machinery that will separate these mechanically. My wife and daughter, they have a project that they're doing on sprouting a lot of their plants, and they use a coconut hull, a little cup that's been pressed, and they put a seed in it, and that allows them to sprout the nuts. So what I'm saying is all of this fiber can be used to do something like that. That's it. We're down to the very last nuts. They're not going to go through the machine unless they have some help. Majority of those nuts have gone through. We maybe have 10 nuts left in the chamber. And we're at 10:30, let's call it 10:31 and 45 seconds. And let's see what we got. In the next video, we'll show you what our percentages are.